So this is the Aliengear Shapeshift ankle holster. I'm going to break it down a little bit, say what I like about it, what I don't like about it. So, spoiler alert, this thing has some negatives that make it kinda bad for ankle carry, especially if you do it often like I do, because I spend a lot of time in the gym, a lot of time in sweatpants and sneakers, so can't really carry something at my waist or in the pocket. I'm doing a lot of moving around. I've been ankle carrying for years now, at least 4 or 5, and I always use the Galco ankle glove until this came out, and then I figured I'd try it out. That's a Glock 43 chilling there in the holster. As you can see, it sits very low on the ankle. This is actually adjustable, and this is as high as it could possibly go. So if you wear boots and stuff, this thing is like just gonna make it. I wear boots every day, and it sits like right on top of the edge of the boot, and even pushes it like out a little bit. So it's like almost in the edge of the boot, and it's one of the 6-inch boots. So that's going to be a negative if you wear boots a lot, is that this doesn't get very high, whereas something like the ankle glove can go wherever you want it to go. The awesome parts are that it doesn't move at all. Like, it's very stable. I've ran miles with it. I've done lots of exercise with it. I've had it fall out once. The gun did come out when I was doing planks, like sprinter planks they're called. It's when you're kicking your legs in and then pushing them out while you're doing a plank. And it did come out once. So the retention is all on the trigger guard when it comes to this ankle holster. I'm going to show you this one thing before I break this thing apart a little bit. So that piece over here is kind of annoying. It never goes all the way down, and this is Velcro material all the way to the very edge. So this will catch on your sweatpants or other types of pants. So this can be kind of annoying. This will never sit totally flat like that. It is an amazing design in that it wraps all the way around, whereas like the Galco, I've had to add Velcro to it to make sure I can get it as tight as possible, whereas this, you can just wrap it and pull it as tight as you want. However, this you really cannot wear tight. If you look when I'm straight down, you'll notice the gun is pretty significantly towards the back. And now let me show you why that is. Right here is where it attaches. You can see those are all the little pieces for adjustment, and I in fact have it all the way back so that the top row is actually hanging off the adjustment, because I wanted it as high as possible. Like I said, I wear boots. The underneath of the gun is completely open, and against this little rubberized padding, like I said, it just holds it on the trigger guard right there. So I believe you might be able to adjust the retention of that, tighter or not as tight, but mainly it's when you wrap it around the gun, the big strap, that it will hold it tighter here, so you'll get some friction retention as well. But like I said, you can't wrap this gun tightly around your leg because of that thing right here. This curvature is killer. That piece right there will just destroy your ankle bone. When I first wore this holster, it was miserable because I wore it like kind of right at like the 3-ish o'clock where I wear my ankle glove, and it just destroyed my ankle. It was bruised actually after the first day. So this, not the best idea. It's very hard. There's really no padding. This is very, very thin neoprene material. So there's really no padding between you and this hard plastic piece. Other than that, everything else is soft. It's just like this hard plastic piece that goes into the extender that makes it so it's very secure as it goes into the little foot well that they create down here. It goes right in here, and this keeps it from going down any further, so it stays at whatever height you want. However, this thing is another kind of a big flaw with this holster. So this is supposed to be the support for the holster that that little extender goes into. It wraps around your ankle just the way it's designed, like that, and then there's a small piece of Velcro right here that holds it on. However, there's nothing that holds this in place like that. See, it just comes right off. So when you're putting your shoe on, this just constantly wants to do that. So there's nothing that holds their little support system where it's supposed to be supporting. This strap should come around like this so that this gets pulled on to your heel. That would make this secure. Otherwise, like literally every time you go to put a boot on or a shoe, especially if you're like me and you don't and you have it like tied so that you just slip your foot in, this is just going to want to come out all the time. And another annoying thing is when this is in here, it goes in like so. This does that because again, there's nothing to hold it like in and like that, so it goes like that. This just constantly pulls at the side of your shoe. So you have to like really put like your right heel kind of, it's just like a little finagle every single time you try to put a shoe on, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. And the day that I noticed that I actually don't like this holster that much is the day I forewent wearing it. I never forego wearing my ankle holster, but one day I was like, you know what, I don't feel like dealing with this thing, fighting with it, with my getting my shoe on and having it hit my ankle, and that was just recently after wearing it for about 28 days straight. And I was like, I'm not going to wear it. And then I was like, I definitely don't want it. If I'm not going to wear my gun, clearly there's something wrong with the system. It doesn't go with me very well. It's just kind of the first generation. It needs some improvements. The materials are kind of hard. A little bit on the rough side on the edge over here. But mainly, like I said, that thing needs to go or be reshaped or needs some padding. A combination of all the above, and it needs more secure foot system going on down here. This needs to be secured better to your foot, whatever this anchor system that they're trying to do here is. So, alright guys, that's my quick review of the Shapeshift ankle system. And good thing about Aliengear is you have a 30-day trial. So you guys can get this thing, see if you like it, see if you have the same problems that I do. Like I said, I'm a very active guy. I go to the gym every day, run a lot, do a lot of complicated exercise, so I need a good ankle system, and I put this thing very much to the test as far as that's concerned, being active with it on, and that's probably why I had some of the trouble that I did. But anyway, there you go guys. See ya.